She was dying, but I still said no. Am I the a-hole for staying no contact with my family even though my stepmother was dying? My stepmother was dying from cancer. My aunt called and begged me to put everything behind us and go see her before she passed away. She warned me that if I didn't, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. But honestly, I didn't want to go. From the outside, my stepmother never looked abusive. There were no screaming matches or dramatic fights. Instead, it was years of subtle insults, passive-aggressive comments, and constantly feeling like my opinions didn't matter. She would criticize my mom in front of me, blame me whenever something went wrong in my life, and whenever I needed compassion, she almost always sided with everyone else instead of me. My dad always backed her up. Eventually, I stopped feeling like I had a father who was actually in my corner. Things only got worse over the years. Her mother struggled with alcoholism and regularly insulted me whenever she drank. Instead of defending me, everyone expected me to stay quiet because confronting her would make things worse. So I was expected to accept the abuse to keep the peace. Eventually, I reached my breaking point. I calmly said I wasn't willing to be treated that way anymore. Instead of supporting me, my dad and stepmother criticized me. Fast forward several years. I became pregnant with my first child. Before anyone met my newborn, I sent everyone a list of simple boundaries. Wash your hands. Don't kiss the baby. No strong perfume. Give her back when she needs to eat. And one important rule. Anyone with poor hygiene wouldn't be holding my newborn. That became a problem because my half-brother had struggled with severe depression and self-neglect for years. His hygiene had become so poor that even at my wedding, guests were trying not to gag around him. I genuinely felt sorry for him. But I wasn't risking my newborn's health. My stepmother already knew exactly why that rule existed. Yet when everyone came to visit my baby, she looked at me in front of the entire family and asked, "Can't you make an exception? He's your brother." I said no. I wasn't trying to embarrass him. I just wasn't willing to compromise my baby's health to protect an adult's feelings. That same visit, I also confronted my sister. During my pregnancy, she had begged me to be there when I gave birth. I arranged everything, cooked her favorite meal, prepared a room for her, bought snacks, made plans so she'd arrive as soon as labor really started. Then when the time came, she decided she'd rather go to her boyfriend's house because she was tired. I didn't find out until after giving birth. It absolutely crushed me. When I finally told her how much it hurt, she broke down crying. After that visit, silence. My stepmother never called, my brother never texted, my sister disappeared. My dad only contacted me a handful of times, mostly to admire photos of my daughter. He never once asked, "How are you doing?" I was a first-time mom, recovering from childbirth, living with a disability, completely exhausted, mentally struggling. I didn't expect anyone else to raise my child. I just wanted someone, especially my dad, to notice I wasn't okay. Instead, I felt invisible. Then came my birthday. For my entire life, my dad had always called me, every single year. This time, nothing. No phone call, no birthday wishes, nothing. Eventually, I blocked everyone. And honestly, my mental health improved dramatically. Life became peaceful. My daughter was thriving. For the first time, I wasn't walking on eggshells anymore. Then suddenly, my stepmother was dying, and everyone expected me to come back because she's family. But does dying erase years of hurt? Does it suddenly make me responsible for fixing relationships nobody else ever tried to repair? I wasn't sure. Make sure you follow for more videos posted daily. The comments poured in. Commenter, they don't want you back because they miss you. They want you back because your dad doesn't want to carry everyone by himself. My husband actually said something very similar. Another commenter wrote, "Comment, your therapist is telling you to prioritize yourself. Listen to them." And they were right. I had recently started therapy. My therapist had been encouraging me to stop sacrificing my own mental health just to keep everyone else comfortable. Then, update, one day later I had to call my aunt about something unrelated. She happened to be sitting beside my dad at my stepmother's bedside. Without warning, my dad took the phone. He greeted me with the same cheerful phrase he'd always used throughout my life. But this time, his voice sounded exhausted, broken. I froze. I simply said, "I can't do this right now." He quietly replied, "That's okay. I understand." After hanging up, everything hit me. For the first time, I admitted something I hadn't wanted to face. I missed my dad. Not the family dynamics, not the pain, just my dad. I started wondering if compassion meant I should go back, or if I was simply slipping back into old habits of putting everyone else before myself. One comment really stuck with me. Commenter, sometimes we don't miss who they really were. We miss who we wished they had been. That one hit hard. Update, 4 days later, my uncle called. My stepmother had passed away. He didn't guilt trip me. He simply told me the news and said he respected whatever decision I made. After the call, I mostly felt numb. It was strange realizing someone who had been part of your entire life simply wasn't here anymore. I spoke with my therapist again. They reminded me to be kinder to myself, to build the life I wanted instead of chasing the approval I'd never received. So for now, I'm staying no contact. Maybe one day I'll reconnect with my father, but not now. Right now, I'm focusing on healing, on my husband, my daughter, my health, and finally building a peaceful life. One final comment summed everything up perfectly. Commenter, the family punching bag always feels guilty when they stop being the punching bag. That sentence stayed with me. So tell me, am I the a-hole?